monster huntering, which we did for way too long.
You could have called out.
Well, I didn't really realize we did it for way too long until we
Acknowledged
were
it.
done. And I was like, oh my god, it's already 4 o'clock. And it didn't help that like getting kicked out of the first like 3 hunts, I was real pissed. And after that happened the very first time, I was almost just like, I could just turn this off and get to work.
I was wondering if you would.
The first time I was like, well, I shouldn't, but I was just like kind of not in the mood because I needed to edit and I didn't, and I haven't. And I keep putting it off, and that was just a thing that I knew was going to take a while, and I was just like, I should just like use this as the universe telling me I need to get some work done and get off. But I was like, I don't want to be the whiny baby that gets off after he gets kicked out the first time. And I didn't even like really want to quit. I was just like
frustrated,
and I was just like, if it happens once, it's probably going to keep happening. And when it happened the second time, I was just like, when it happened the third time, I like cut the stream, and then everything worked fine. So I guess it was my streaming, which I don't know why.
Who knows? Every now and then it just like doesn't work. I mean, same thing with like me and the problem of
Mario.
Yeah,
I still have no idea why.
Where it's just like, why today?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's different?
But I figured I should use this time to see if I can try and draw stuff, and then afterwards I really need to edit because I keep putting it off. Because yesterday I sat around and I was like, I'll watch the next 2 episodes of Invincible, and then I did that, and then I was like, oh, that new Mighty Duck show started. Maybe I'll watch that and see what that's like. And I watched that, and then afterwards I was like, I don't really remember the Mighty Ducks, so I watched the Mighty Ducks. But I also did that because after I finished watching the Mighty Ducks show, my head started to hurt, and I was like, oh, well, you know, the Mighty Ducks isn't a long movie. It's like 90 minutes. I'll just do that and just kind of like rest for a bit, and then I'll get to work. And then after that was over, I looked at the time, and I was like, oh my god, it's already like 8:30. What happened?
You watched a bunch of Mighty Ducks. You're not even the hockey one. That's me.
No. The show was whatever. Like, it's interesting. It reminded me of the High School Musical, the musical, where
it's like too aware of itself.
A little bit of that. Most of it is just like, it is a remake sequel.
Oh.
Whereas in High School Musical, the musical, it exists in a world where High School Musical existed as a TV movie, just like it did here. So this is a school of kids who grew up watching those movies, are then doing a musical of it.
Wait, is it a musical thing?
What's that?
Is Mighty Ducks a musical thing?
No.
Oh, you're talking about High School Musical, the musical, the movie, the show, the experience, the ride.
It's something that is like, it's like a sequel in that it acknowledges the existence of the other one, but it's not like a sequel to that universe. It's just like, these kids are making, like, they grew up on it, and now they're making their own version of it. And the story of the show follows loosely what I remember. I don't really remember much of, but the general like strides of the movie.
Getting a drunk driving offense and then being told to tutor children.
And Mighty Ducks, I could not, for the longest time, eventually it tells you, but for a while I was confused. I could not figure out if the Mighty Ducks was a reimagining or a sequel or a thing. Like, I couldn't tell what it was, because it's technically a sequel, or at least like a spin-off thing, because it exists within the universe of at least the first movie. I don't know exactly the canon of the...
Yeah, I haven't watched the Mighty Ducks in like forever.
A couple years ago, I watched at least the first 2, maybe all 3 of them. So I was like vaguely familiar with it, and I was like, I like the Mighty Ducks, I'll watch it. Bombay
Sitar.
is still there.
That's only a joke for us.
He's not a coach anymore. He says the line from the first movie where he says, "I hate hockey and I hate kids." But like, having just watched the first movie and what I remember of the second movie, apparently his entire character arc is gone because he's now just like a schlub. He's no longer a lawyer, which I guess by the end of the first movie he's not technically a lawyer, but
But I don't understand, and you probably don't either. But like, so the new Mighty Ducks exists in a world where the Mighty Ducks happened.
the Mighty Ducks were a real team.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was a movie or an event.
No, in this one, they were a real team. Okay. So it's basically like the movies existed as a real world event.
Okay.
At least the first movie. Again, I don't really know exactly what wrenches the other two movies may throw in. I don't know if it's like an X-Men thing where you have to ignore certain events in some movies in order for the later movies to make sense. But the Mighty Ducks are the one thing that I think is interesting in the show is the Mighty Ducks are the villains, not even the protagonists of the show. Because the Mighty Ducks have basically become, I think they were called the Hawks in the first movie. They've basically become the Hawks, where they only care about winning, and they're like a well-known team of winners who only recruit kids. They're still Pee-wee, but they only recruit kids who can win. The main kid of the show was on the Mighty Ducks, and he gets booted because he's not good enough. And they're told basically, like, if you can't do it, don't try.
How's the kid who's a podcaster? Is it really hitting with today's youth?
It's literally like one thing at the beginning where he has a podcast where they talk about the Mighty Ducks, and then he's a character throughout the show, but he never podcasts anything throughout the rest.
I just saw a character poster that it had like their title at the top, and it was like the podcaster. Anyways, hey, 1 second here. How's it going, everybody? Seth here. I'm just drawing. I did a little like Zatanna redesign, and I kind of enjoyed that kind of challenge and idea of just kind of like redesigning some of these.
I like this little smiley face you've got going on there.
What?
No, it's the nose. It's like a little big brain.
That's the nose piercing. No, I was gonna try and do some like redesigning of women heroes and stuff like that, and
redesigning of women.
Redesigning. I'm single-handedly redesigning women. No, I don't know. There's a lot of.
So who is this?
I was gonna do Wonder Woman because I was talking about her and was interested in seeing how it would turn out. But I don't know what. Like I mentioned, I think I'm fine with the skirt. But I'm trying to think like she's an Amazon woman, but at the same time, she's also like not in ancient Greece. You know, so you can't just have her like not realize that she is in a different world. Do you agree?
I don't really know what you're getting at.
Like Themyscira is kind of trapped in ancient Greek, right?
Yeah. because they split from Greece, I believe.
But Wonder Woman is not. She is part of the world.
It's part of the Greek pantheon.
Right.
Current, and maybe the movies do this too, but I know current comics because was it Greg Rucka? Whoever it was that wrote the Wonder Woman comic from the New 52.
Yeah, really brought in the pantheon back.
She is now she is literally a demigod.
Right. But what I'm saying is that she is also part of a modern society. So like, just because she's a demigod from Themyscira, would she be like, I need to wear this like flowing sachet? Or would she put on pants?
Would Superman still wear underwear outside of his pants because that's what the circus strong arm men used to do? Strong men.
They did have strong arms. You know, like,
I'm not
No, I know.
Vouching for or against. I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
No, and this is kind of what I was interested in. I just keep drawing the same line. I think some of it is men getting a pass.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess what it comes down to, and this is not something
like Superman wears his like Krypton uniform, right? Isn't that what they retconned it as?
Sure, but this is also an Amazonian uniform. If that's what, like, if you want to get to that answer, then you can use that exact same answer on her, because the Wonder Woman uniform, as I believe it is explained in universe, is like an Amazonian ceremonial uniform or something. Like, she has to earn it. It's like a thing she in order to leave Themyscira or something. I don't remember the specifics. I'm not super fluent in Wonder Woman.
Right.
But I mean, what it really comes down to, and this is not something I can really speak on other than just stating these facts, is it comes down to, I guess, artistic intent. Because originally the Wonder Woman costume was made with a male gaze. That's why she wears the skirt. Well, it's also of the time.
She didn't even wear the skirt. She just wore the panties.
I thought she had a skirt in her original. She had like that.
Oh, yeah. And then they're like, nah, this is too covering up. But I guess, like, I don't know. There's part of me where it's like Superman gets a pass because it's just like a bodysuit. It's like his Krypton thing, and he feels maybe, and I also have more experience with Superman, so maybe he feels more a part of Krypton. Like, you know what I mean? Like, since he's the last of his kind, he needs to represent.
Represent?
That's why I chose that word.
She's also like the emissary of her. Like, she is the only Amazonian that Themyscira, so she also may need to represent. Like, again, devil's advocate.
No, I know. This is good. I guess I still like.
I mean, when it comes down to it, part of it is part of the big thing with this is I think, especially with Superman specifically, is there's something about Superman being a well-known character across multiple forms of media that he has an iconic costume, whereas Wonder Woman really does not.
That's a good point.
Like, his costume is iconic and it rarely changes. It's subtle changes on a theme, whereas Wonder Woman has like full-on like different costumes. And when you get to Batman also changes on a theme. I think his changes vary more than Superman does, because all you really need I feel like Superman is a lot of elements that just people recognize, whereas with Batman, all that really matters is he has bat ears and a cape. Mm-hmm. And like literally anything else from there you can change. And with Wonder Woman, like, she's gone from having armor, she had the pantsuit skirt, she had the pantsuit, she had like literal pants, she had that leather jacket.
Was it Greg Rucka who did the New 52 stuff?
I think it was. I really don't.
When you first said it, I was like, I don't think so. And then the more I was like thinking on it, it sounded familiar.
I don't think it was. I think Greg Rucka was writing her before the New 52. Let's look up.
That's what I'm doing right now. Because I liked... What do we got here? Brian Azzarello.
Ah, that's it. I knew it wasn't Rucka. Rucka was writing her before.
I do like Cliff Chang.
I do too. And I enjoyed that Azzarello series. I never finished it.
I didn't either, but that was one of my like New 52 books that I was keeping up with.
It's one of the things that whenever it's on sale on Comixology, I'm like, I should
don't
just
even like
get
this
all of it,
pose.
read it all the way through since it's done. But I never do.
This pose sucks. I hate it.
But it's the only Wonder Woman I've ever read.
Same here. So
Outside of, like,
we're
her showing
perfectly
up.
we're perfectly capable of paving the way forward for this topic.
I guess I've also I ordered, but it hasn't arrived yet, the third volume of Grant Morrison's Wonder Woman Earth 1, which the first 2 volumes I enjoyed. They're like your typical Grant Morrison reimagining.
Now, on that first cover I saw, she was wearing the underpants, and I don't know. I thought she ended up with a skirt in that one, like a studded like leather, kind of like her Snyder skirt and stuff.
Maybe I remember that one getting that one got a change, either if it was partway through the series or before the series came out, when they like announced it, because either she had pants and they changed it, because I remember seeing like
no, she got pants.
Okay, so
now that you say that, yeah, because they went in and like edited her legs.
Mm-hmm. Because I do remember that being a thing.
Because there was people that were just like, we're still putting her in like underpants. Are you kidding me?
How big do these album art things need to be?
500 by 500. I can send you the thing.
Yeah, we could send that.
Yeah, 1 second here.
Whenever I just like go like, oh, I'll just like scale it down to whatever I need, that always is a bad idea. Can you hear that? Sure you can.
Nope.
You really?
I can rarely ever hear what you
Oh. Well then I guess my mic really is that good, because she is yowling.
and I don't mind, like, I don't mind her kind of corset skirt look, but I don't know if that is because that's just like women's fantasy garb. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Like Xena, like, not that it's right.
Well, I guess the skirt thing that I'm thinking of, that I think you're describing, is like it's not like a full skirt.
It's a
like,
studded, not like the original like flowy skirt.
Well, it's like they're like strips.
Yeah.
And that's, if I understand correctly, I believe that's just like Greek armor. Like,
right.
That was not gender specific. I don't know. I don't really know if I have any Wonder Woman costume that I really care for one way or another. They're all just kind of whatever to me.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a new thought.
Those are never dangerous.
Nope. Oh, except I'm in a spot where I can't draw anything.
Me too.
All right, I sent that. See, now you can. Now you can draw, or now you can draw stuff because I sent you that. Well, I don't know. I'm like drawing her at the same 3/4 angle I did Zatanna at, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to. So now I'll do her at the same 3/4 angle, just from the other side. No, I won't. Yeah, like I want to keep that Greek influence, and I don't think it's bad.
How is this a zip?
Because it's the whole Clip Studio file. You can just draw on that since it has the logo and stuff. It should have the logo and stuff. I haven't looked. I guess I haven't.
I don't know if I have something.
Don't you have Clip Studio?
It's as a zip file. I don't think I can open zip files.
Just
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'm fine. Maybe it's on my Mac that I can't.
Oh, why can I not draw today? I was doing like so well too.
I need Clip Studio Paint EX to open this file.
Oh, that's right, because you don't have
I have Pro.
right, and you can't do comic stuff. Okay, just do 500 by 500. And remember that the logo goes at the bottom. So like don't put important things at the bottom 10th. I know how much you like that. And I can always move it around too, since it's just in a white void.
My laptop just...
Okay, I gotta get this body down.
Clip Studio Paint is not responding. Cool. I just say I'm 25 minutes in and making progress.
Oh my god, it's already 25 minutes in? Shit.
I'm starting to get that Sunday headache.
There it is. You love to have it. No, you
Have
don't.
you played any more Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I played this morning, just kind of doing some of the like exploration quests, and then since like, unlike in World, from what I understand, you can't do like story quests with people, and so I was just kind of doing those since I couldn't do them with people anyways. Donnie told me that he beat it last night.
The whole game?
Yeah. Or at least the story. I mean, there's always...
Like 4 a.m. I guess I remember the story from Monster Hunter not being particularly long or engaging.
Yeah. No, he said it was. He told me at like 8:30 or whatever. All right. Well, I don't know why I can't like draw someone standing here. Maybe it's just because it's like so sketchy. Maybe once I clean it up, it won't look so stupid. Well, I guess let's see. I guess going back to the Wonder Woman conversation, I think some of my, like, I don't necessarily want to, like I say, I like the skirt. I don't necessarily want to put her in pants and just be like, there, no longer Themyscira. I just mean that I think she is someone who would find, like, Like, I also wouldn't give her long hair. Or, I mean, not long hair, but like, I don't know what you call it. Like, for other heroes, for other women heroes, I would, some of them, you know, there's the conversation about why would women have long hair if they're fighting? It's easily grabbable, it gets in your face, yada, yada, yada. And I think some characters you can kind of hand wave it and be like, oh, well, it's a comic book character, who cares? And like, I gave Zatanna long hair because it's like, well, she's like a street thing. She's, or, you know, yeah, it'd be blowing in her face with magic and all that stuff, but like, not every female hero needs to have like tied up hair and that practicality. But I think Wonder Woman is someone that would like embrace and benefit from thinking about that practicality. Do you agree?
Yeah, sure. Well, I also know, and this is not, again, I don't know, it's a weird conversation. The explanation, actually, you know what, I'm not gonna, it doesn't matter. That explanation doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, I agree.
What was the explanation, just for me being interested?
Well, I was just thinking, like, the explanation in the comics has always been some, I don't even remember. There's something stupid that explained why she always wore makeup and crap, and it was dumb. And I was gonna say that, and then I remembered like the reasoning behind, and I was like, no, dumb. Why was I even going to like humor that? What? Yeah. This is like the first 25 minutes of the day I haven't paid attention to you.
It's 25 minutes too much.
We went. Where's your... Oh, I don't know what I'm doing for this.
Join the club. Join the club, bub. Work tomorrow. Doesn't that suck? Oh boy. These lights are too big. Does this make sense? I don't think so. I think her arms are too long. Right? How do arms work?
No, her arms were too long before.
Right. Yeah, they were definitely way too long before. I think this is proportional. She's a comic book character. Okay. That's better than that one. Now let's figure out, let me do a little bit of research here. I do like I don't know if she's ever really had it, but I think of like Cassandra or Sophidia from Soul Calibur. And I do like the kind of flowing garb over armor. Also, old artists hated drawing clothes. How come everyone was just like always naked?
Because clothing is hard. Skin tight jumpsuits are easy. You don't have to worry about where fabric goes.
Fair point. I mean, really fair point. Then don't.
All right.
That's how I roll.
That was easy.
Mm-hmm. That's the easiest part of drawing is not doing it.
I still have to figure out what I'm doing for that alternate. It's not true. I have ideas, but none of them. With everything else, I just need to start, and then I'm fine. With drawing, I can't, like, once I start, it's even worse. It's easier when I'm just, like, thinking about it in my brain.
You know, Wonder Woman's never really worn a cape. I kind of like it.
So you just talked about how you thought it would be stupid if she had long hair because it's easy to grab and put her in a cape.
The irony is not lost on me. But I'm looking at this, like, drawing of a hoplite, and he's got a little cape, and I like it.
Of what?
Of a hoplite, which is like a type of gladiator warrior thing. He was a Greek foot soldier.
Steppenwolf looks way better in the Snyder Cut, even though every single one of those stupid moving blades is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
I liked it. I thought he looked decent. I thought he looked good, even.
I don't like all the interchangeable blades that move around. I think they're dumb. But I like...
They're like cool comic book dumb, to me.
I disagree because I don't think cool comic book has like a million interchangeable that move all over the place because ain't no one want to draw that shit.
Well, yeah, but you can do it in a movie.
It's not cool comic book dumb, it's cool movie dumb.
It's cool 8th grader dumb.
No, I like it. He looks stupid, but he looks stupid in a way that I like. I mean, he's side by side with the original Justice League version of him. It's leaps and bounds better. Because the original one just looks like a dude from a PS3 game.
What does a PS3 game have to do about it?
It looks like really dumb, not great.
No, I'm kidding. I was just... you know how I get when I don't know what to say and I just say things.
Just say stuff, and then it makes me feel stupid for saying anything because I gave you the chance to say something, and you're
and then I just...
It makes my thing sound dumb even if it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one who's dismissive is the one who wins.
The one who's just like, here's an inane thought. And it's like, oh, okay. All right, what do I... Maybe that's too much. Yeah, why don't I do... Yeah, this isn't the way to go. Well, that's like an Amazon thing, though. I want to give her this, like, Amazon flowing one-shouldered thing. But I also want to do, like, a Greek thing, and they don't really have that, but I like the... I don't want to just, like, throw it on top of it. Right? I mean, why not? Okay, let's
try.
try.
How you always ask right, as if I could give any sort of answer that you just dismiss, or like either.
Like I always say, I think out loud.
You don't want any confirmation because you don't need confirmation. You're Seth. You have your decision, and no one can change your mind.
I'm just thinking out loud. I think Wonder Woman does need earrings, though.
How else do we know she's a girl?
Mm-hmm. Right? That one's not... hypothetical? No. What's the... Yeah, that's a hypothetical question, right? What's a question you don't have to answer? Hypothetical. That seems so wrong. You're not going to answer me just to watch me suffer. It's not hypothetical. Right?
Hypothetical is a question that does not require an answer.
That's not necessarily true, though, because you can deal in hypotheticals. Like, I thought there was a more specific word for that.
A hypothetical is less of a question that needs confirmation and more of a what if.
But isn't there is a word for a question, a rhetorical.
Rhetorical. That is the word. I knew there was like a different word, and I couldn't think of what it was.
Same here. That's why we just had that.
Well, you gave me the easy out, and I didn't take it, of just like letting you squirm.
I appreciate that you came in to save me. Does Wonder Woman need the tiara?
I mean, this is your drawing. Does Wonder Woman need the tiara?
No, but I'm thinking, like, I mean, there's some things that, like we said with Superman.
Let me tell you this. It's your redesign. As long as you feel that it comes off as Wonder Woman, or if you said it's Wonder Woman, people would be like, yeah, I see it.
But I'm trying to think if, like, the tiara is... I mean, I guess not. I don't think the tiara is... Like Superman's S. I feel like I would always design Superman with Superman's S. wonder if people enjoy watching me just look up reference and like go through these long processes of. I mean, what's practical here? How's your thing going?
Terrible, I hate it.
Yeah. Me too. Not your thing, I hate my thing. I hate my thing.
No, we both know it's my thing too. Let's not fool ourselves.
Yeah, I am. That's my struggle, is like finding the middle ground between practical and traditional and accurate and stuff like that. And I can't seem to, like, I have a bunch of ideas that I just can't commit to, which is why I need to. You know what? I mean, I don't know what either, but plus, it doesn't help that I am just kind of like a fan of, like, Greek aesthetic and, like, the Greek warrior aesthetic. No, but this is what I should do. And I guess I could give her.
What do you want me to save this as? Does it matter?
Something like Iron Man-ish or whatever. You're just gonna aim it.
I mean file type. I have it I normally save these as PNGs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh my god, Jack, what? How are the solo missions?
Like the regular missions. I mean, it's more fun to hunt with people. They were like surprisingly easy. I expected maybe more of a difference in strength and stuff.
How many did you do?
Huh?
How many did you do?
Just the ones to, like, now I can do 2-star story missions.
What I gotta do?
Playing some Monster Hunter.
Huh?
What?
No, I'm drawing.
Oh, I thought I heard the Switch boot up.
No, that was my phone.
No.
No, I gotta get editing done today. I can't play anything.
Look at us, just drawing though.
Yeah, I hate it. I think drawing a 500 by 500 doodle would be the easiest thing in the world.
Nope.
Not when you hate yourself and everything you do. And that 9 Dragons ball parade,
Yeah.
how's that been going?
Fine.
I really like it.
It's still just kind of like, I guess no one's really been that interesting to me. Which, frankly, there's only, what, 4 people now?
Yeah, I think we're like 3 to 4 chapters in.
Yeah.
I guess six is this week's.
Right.
I don't know. It's the so far it's just your standard like we're a bunch of ragtag nobodies who want to be the best. I guess that's not any different from anything. I don't really read sports mangas, and it's interesting enough.
I guess for me, it's like, I didn't think the batter is all that interesting. And I know we're going to go through like a decent amount of chapters with him.
Every time we sit down and talk about Shonen Jump, it just sounds like you don't like manga.
That's how it sounds when we talk about anything in you.
Yes. I guess I'm less. I think I'm more critical and less negative. And I guess what you're saying right now isn't really. I feel like a lot of times I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I don't like this, I don't like that, but I don't like this things. But in the end, I liked it.
Well, and manga is something you just kind of read. Whereas I tend to drop things that I don't care about. And so anything I don't really care about, it probably feels a lot harsher because you're just like we're probably fairly similar. It's just I sit here and I'm like,
but I
yeah,
guess I feel like you drop like everything, which is fine.
I do.
To the point where it just feels like, why are you even reading anything? It seems like you don't like any of it.
Because, I mean, I like One Piece, I like Dr. Stone. I'm interested in what comes out and stuff like that, and there's good stuff in there. I think the majority of it is stuff that's not great. I would read more if I didn't stop reading for a long time. Like, I mean, we both liked Magu-chan and Roboco, and
I haven't read Magu-chan in forever. I fell behind, and then as I was like trying to catch up, I was like, oh my god, everybody's talking so much, I don't care.
That's where, I mean, I just stopped kind of like, I mean, yeah, I stopped reading for a while, not for any particular reason or whatever, but it was just things that, it was just things that, you know, if I would have kept reading, I probably would still be reading those. I mean, I liked those, they apparently weren't good enough to keep me from, like, making sure they're in the rotation. Because then when I came back, the only things that survived were, like, One Piece and Dr. Stone.
I've been listening to that Shonen Flop still.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy it well enough. it's like a lot of podcasts where I'm fine listening to it. It's decent. Like when they put out an episode, I listen to it. It's structured in a way that I'm always worried stuff sounds like that I don't care for.
Well, and that's one of those things where, like, I mean, I kind of mentioned this before with like our streaming habits or whatever, where the way I stream is not the content I am interested in, and that's okay.
I guess I always hear, like, you know, make what you're interested in, and that's where you're going to.
And that's fair too. I mean, I think they're both.
That's where I'm like, if I'm not interested in what I'm making, then I don't want to make it.
Mm-hmm. And that's, yeah, I mean, that's the other viable thing.
But I've been listening to it, and the more I listen to it, the more I realize, like, it's interesting to hear about all these failed mangas and what these people have to say about it. And they usually have information that I don't know.
Right.
That's interesting. But the more I listen to it, the more I realize, like, we don't have the same values, the hosts and I, like, we don't have the same values in
what you think is good
and what they enjoy. Like, they seem to legitimately enjoy shonen stuff, and I told you, like, much like you, I'm starting to kind of get sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they talk about, like, when they hold certain things up to a certain, like, compared to other series, and I'm just like, I don't know, this did something that I'm more interested in than, like, all the stuff that's popular. Like, it definitely, I see why it failed, but it's also like, I don't know, it tried something.
Yeah.
And it seems like the ones that try something are generally the ones that fail, but it's also the ones that are just another version of X are also the ones that fail. Like, it seems like it's a really, really fun succeeds in what fails in Shonen Jump.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying the other day about, like, Demon Slayer, where, I mean, sometimes it's just you're at the right time. You know, was Demon Slayer really anything crazy? No, but there was an opening because I think Naruto had just finished, or one of the big three has just finished, and then there was an opening for kind of that spot, and so it came in and it was fine. And then it had an anime, and that was very well received because of the animation. And then, you know, I think it got an anime right when it was like, hey, we're finishing up. And so you just kind of keep the Jeep riding. And then when the anime season was done, then the movie came, like, everything just kind of hit at the right time to keep it going.
Why did you convince me to do this? Why did I let you convince me?
You don't have to. I can put something together. I'll be good.
I just hate it. I don't know. I don't want to just, like... I don't want to... I mean, I want to draw a thing, but 500 by 500, no matter how much you expand that, like... It's a limitation, which is fine, but it means I can't really do much. Kind of have. I don't want to just draw the character from the movie. I find that boring. I want to draw something that is something, but, like, I don't know. I feel too limited to really get anything on there, partially due to the size constraints, partially due to my own skill level.
Then just do it in square, and I'll
I mean, that's what I'm doing. I am doing it. I'm not. It's not the dimension. It's not the size. Like, I can expand that to whatever. It's just the fact that I'm, like, just drawing an image, and I'm like, I feel constrained by the square, and I feel constrained by the skill, and I feel constrained by just, like, what can I do? Because I'm just going to be drawing this picture that isn't really much of anything. And the smart route is to just fucking draw Iron Man, dude. But I'm like, I don't want to just draw Iron Man. That's boring. If I'm going to do that, then why bother? At that point, just put the movie poster on there.
Why not just draw the movie poster?
because that's also boring.
But it's in your fun style.
Well, right now, the one that I already finished is not really in my fun style. It's different. And I hate my fun style. You like it. I hate it.
Yeah.
I never know what I'm doing with it. Everything is just like... Everything I'm doing is just like a blind swing.
Same here. And then I finally was just like, I guess I need to stop, like, trying to make clean lines happen. Because it just gives me an excuse to not finish anything. Because I'm like, no, it's not clean enough. But if I just make it like a cleaner sketch, then I'm like, yeah, there we go. My style's just wrong. Is that thunder? I hear.
Yep.
It was supposed to thunderstorm like all day, but I guess it rained a lot this morning. But I like a Wonder Woman with a sword. Trying the old post-it note route.
Yep. It's not helping.
Sometimes it's just not the day.
That's every day.
How's my Wonder Woman?
Jack. Get up for 2 seconds and Jack gets into a chair. Out of my chair early. I have like 3 versions of this, and I hate all of them. Both of them.
If it makes you feel any better, it took me like a full 40 minutes before I knew what I was doing here.
Yeah, but now you have a thing.
Yeah, but you've only been on that for however long. We all work at our own pace.
Well, I got one for the Snyder Cut done.
See?
But that one didn't take long. That's because I drew like 2 things and then realized, fuck it, I'm just gonna do something simple, and did that instead. But that one has like a joke, so like I was fine with doing something simple. This one doesn't have a joke, it doesn't have anything. I'm just trying to draw Ironmonger, and it's never working. Fuck it, I got it. I mean, I have an idea, and then I hate it once I get it on here. So is there an actual story to Monster Hunter?
There always was. It doesn't matter, but
Well, that's what I mean. Is there an actual story? Because the other one was just like there's monsters invading or something.
that's this one.
So the answer is no.
Correct. I think there's probably a bit. I mean, I don't know how much crossover there is between Roman and Greek aesthetic.
There's a lot.
That's what yeah, Kirsten was saying that it feels very Roman to her.
Iron Man 4: The Return teaser trailer.
Are you not teased? I think I'm happy with this. What did you think, Andrew?
It looks good.
Does it look Wonder Woman-y?
It looks wonderfully.
Ooh, I get it. And I made it so that if she doesn't wear the cape, she has this Assassin's Creed symbol to make a W. I don't read a lot of Wonder Woman, so this feels like a totally different person to me. Then again, like, I do want just like a warrior Wonder Woman. And I gave her the compression shorts and pants just to modernize her. Let's see here, we'll go a little longer here. We'll go until I feel like I can't ink. Like I felt like I couldn't draw.
How much space at the bottom of this 500 is lost?
Maybe a third? I'll send you my here is my sample one again.
Of course, the one that I actually like doesn't really fit.
Do you have more space at the top?
I'm moving it around, but no.
Oh.
started reading Captain America: The Winter Soldier last night.
How's that going? I thought about grabbing Infinity Gauntlet so I could put it away after not reading it.
It's not bad. It's interesting. It's not what I expected it to be and what I always assumed it was.
What'd you always assume it was?
I don't know, kind of like a mystery.
Oh.
Like, who is the Winter Soldier? And it's not that. Like the revelation that the person is someone known as the Soldier is told at the exact same that you know that he's like that everybody knows that he's Bucky. It's more of a mystery of like someone's killing people and who is it?
Then someone's the Winter Soldier and who is it?
Yeah, it's less of a like, who is the man behind? Like someone is mysteriously doing something, and it could be any one of Captain America's enemies. And there's like a little bit of, and again, it's very different reading it
now
as opposed to then one with future knowledge, and two also just reading it in one go is a very different read than probably reading it once a month, because
right.
Maybe you are going like, okay, who is this? But like the revelation that someone is named the Winter Soldier is not mentioned until like on the final panel. There's a thing where Agent 13 is talking to Nick Fury, and she's like, are you gonna tell Cap about this? And he's like, I don't want to shatter his world too soon. And he has like a document on his desk that's like partially obscured, but you can easily read. It says like classified Winter Soldier on it. And then the very next issue, I'm pretty sure, is the issue where they reveal that he's called the Winter Soldier and he's also Bucky. And it's not really a mystery of like, is it really him? It seems to be playing it as like it absolutely is, and
it's just more of like a cliffhanger of like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till next month.
Reading it before that, you get a little bit of like Captain America getting like a lot of flashbacks to different things that happened, and I was like, okay, this is setting up that, like, establishing who Bucky is.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wondering, like, would I know like that the reveal was probably Bucky, because I remember like the Red Hood movie is so clearly about Jason Todd. Same thing with the Arkham Knight game. Has so many like unnecessary references to Jason Todd that it's like obvious that the reveal is it's going to be him or it's going to be a fake to the people who would know that.
Do you remember Morrison's Who Is This Story? With
No.
Like Orpheus or Othello, or it was the Joker during his...
Oh yeah, he had that other identity that was like Jack Midnight or something weird.
I thought it started with an O.
It probably did.
I was like, who is this?
But yeah, it's just kind of weird to be reading in a modern setting. And that's not even to say it's bad, it's just strange.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How good was Batman and Robin when they were Dick and Damien?
Very good. Oh boy. How do you do it drawing all the time?
Well, it took me a long time to draw all the time. Remember all the times I wasn't drawing?
I do, but I'm not allowed to bring this up in.
Good.
Keep accidentally grabbing the pen tool. Alright, Iron Man's is a ton.
Nice.
Stop trying to predict my text.
I was thinking the other day, for the amount of times I have to, like, letter by letter type fucking, you'd think it would know to auto that.
There are certain things my phone. I was talking about the predictive text for writing on the screen, or not. I guess not predicting, just trying to assume what I was writing.
Making an ass out of you in it.
the Hulk is going to be easy. That movie's so boring, I don't think there's anything I could do other than just draw it. Who's this, like, connecting and disconnecting? I think when I...
Oh, I should have put her in heels. That way we know she's a woman.
I was gonna say, does she wear? I was like, I don't think she really wears heels. I think she always has sandals or something. But I was thinking on the Snyder movies, pretty sure she has like these weird like platform sandal things.
Hate it. And why don't I just make this a W? Why hide it? You know?
Why did you give her like an? I saw that. She's probably looking
What's up?
at Creed artwork. Why did you give her the Assassin's Creed symbol?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be, but there's a lot of like that. I mean, it's a Roman letter, I guess, which doesn't help the Greek thing. But a lot of
I saw it was
no, a lot of this like art I'm seeing in my references has like this upside down V. I don't know if it's like an Athenian thing or what, or if it's totally pop culture. But we're just gonna commit. you're drawing. That's cool. We're just a couple of drawers. Hey, are we two cool cats or a dresser? Because we're just a couple of drawers. Are we two underwear models, or are we a dresser? Because we're just a couple of drawers.
I think it would be less the underwear models and more the underwear.
Okay. I felt bad. What?
I was like, there's no mistake in this. Yeah. Okay.
No, it was more like, that was good and deserved acknowledgement. And I didn't. And so I was like, I don't know what to do.
I mean, technically, okay is an acknowledgement.
She has such small feet.
Alright, hope so.
I mean, you're cruising through these.
Well, when you see him, you're going to be less impressed.
I'm gonna be more impressed that you just didn't even try.
I'll send you the 3 that I got. I looked over and like everything you did was gone now.
What do you mean?
You had like the whole background, and I saw you erasing the sword. Like everything, start removing stuff.
No, I'm just gonna clean it up. I just hid the layers. I'm kind of doing this one in layers.
Alright, I sent you the 3 I did. What's next? Iron Man 2? What happened in that movie? War Machine? A million other
The
things?
fucking War Machine.
I figure if you're still going, I should keep going at least until my head continues pounding so much I can't. But I'm drawn, so may as well just
Keep it going.
stupid train a moving.
Oh, it's such a quiet Sunday.
Every Sunday's quiet.
Sometimes we talk a bunch.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the hell to do for Iron Man.
Don Cheadle, the War Machine. Yep. All right.
going that well, huh?
Well, I had an idea. I kind of liked it. I drew it. It came out pretty well. And then I was like, I have a different idea.
How's it going?
Let's go. How's it going on your end?
Trying to wrap up here.
drew this the fucking goofiest drawing of Iron Man in a beard hat, and then decided that wasn't the joke I wanted anymore. It was like perfect, and then I was just like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. Did you look at any others that I sent you yet?
I have not.
Good. Don't do it while we're on air, because I don't want you to yell about the entire internet.
Actually, I was gonna do it this way.
I want you to know that I didn't do my dumb Iron Man in a beer hat joke. Do your dumb joke. You don't even know it yet.
I don't know it.
In fact, you're gonna look at it and be like, I don't know how this is my joke, because you purge everything from the podcast brain as soon as we're done.
Uh-huh. That's how I stay sane.
That's what I need to start doing. Although I listen to every episode at least twice, so.
And then in 4 years, you'll finally look back at them and re-listen to them.
That's what I do with some of Power Rangers.
The available ones.
Seasons that our early seasons are rough,
Good thing they're not available.
and they're also
What is this? This isn't supposed to be here. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is.
yeah, it is.
Oops. How about when you are doing like a big stroke on a digital drawing and then you're just like, oops, I accidentally went in a tiny bit and overlapped. So I'll just undo and start from the beginning instead of just using the smallest like eraser to erase it.
You lost me when you said how about and then drawing.
Is that a joke?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
It was really funny.
You know what? Thanks for supporting me.
I just wanted to make sure it was a joke before I told you that was really funny.
That's why our friendship has survived for so long.
No, our friendship has survived for so long because it's necessary to me.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's with the jet? And I realized that's her.
Yeah, that's why it's not drawn.
Get it?
I don't think you do.
I like how you're like, she really Greek. She's more of like the modern world. The Greekest Greek attire she's ever.
Nuh-uh, she has compression shirt and pants on. That's all I needed. I don't know if it's Wonder Woman, but I think it came out good.
It's Wonder Woman if you say it's Wonder Woman. It looks like Wonder Woman to me. Now would that be colored red, blue, and yellow, or
Red and gold? Just like the 49ers. I don't like her USA red, white, and blue.
Mm-hmm.
I could do like a crimson navy and gold.
Alright, you've got artwork for the first 4 episodes, and then today I'm gotta get those all fixed, which Iron Man, I believe I stopped editing the Snyder Cut during our put ups and put downs. Iron Man, I think, is the same. Iron Man 2, and then Iron Man 1 and Hulk, I just need to put in those new outros and everything.
Cool.
So I'm going to hopefully do all those today, but now my head is fucking pounding.
Well, then get out of here, kitty cat.
No, wait till you're done, then I'm gonna go eat something.
I am done. What you got here? I like these. I like these.
Sure you do.
Oh, what'd you do? Send me another one? Oh, yeah. Cool. Well, looks like we're both done here. So, thanks for hanging out. And hope you liked my little process of trying to better superhero costumes. It was fun. But if you liked it, tell a friend. If you didn't like it, lie to a friend. Check out the links in the description below. That's all our social media and everything. If you're wondering what Andrew and I are talking about, we got a little podcast going up this week. That'll be here. I'll probably put it up other places and hopefully wherever you find your podcasts and stuff like that. But it'll be here first because that's already set up. And yeah, that's on Thursday. We have maybe Arkham tomorrow. I literally have no idea, but we should be back Wednesday, but I literally have no idea. Those are all like day-to-day things. So thanks for hanging out. Always here on Sunday for the most part. That's not even true. But yeah, hope you had fun, and I will hopefully catch you next time. Have a good one. Bye.